Hello, my name is Christian. I just want to thank you guys for being able to see this video. And basically, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to explain the topic of abortion, what it is, why it's a sin, and frankly, the solutions that can be made from that. And I just want to thank who's ever watching this for being able to view this. I'm not going to sit there and say go subscribe to my channel or like and do thumbs. I'm not going to be that kind of guy because I don't really care about that stuff. I more so care about what people are receiving from this more than me getting received. And the first thing I want to just say is just explain what abortion is. So basically, abortion is killing the baby before it comes out of the womb. Basically, aborting it before its actual term for pregnancy, about 28 weeks into it, which is just killing a child and murdering it, basically, just straight murder. And that's one of the reasons I strongly feel abortion is wrong, and the Bible can back that up. It's just number one, it's murder. The Bible says in the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not murder. And that's just one of the things you're doing right there for abortion is you're just murdering a child. Some people don't see it as a child. Most abortion agencies and people just see it as a thing, saying it's a fetus to a fetus. Don't see that as a living thing, but it has a heartbeat. That is a living organism. That is a human being. I don't know how a serial killer is arrested, but they can't arrest the people that are doing these abortions because they're taking away human lives. That's really just what that is. And just not that, but other reasons the Bible supports that is just number one. If you read Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 4 through 5, it says right here, now the word of the Lord came to me, saying, before I formed you in the womb, I knew, and before you were born, I consecrate you. I appointed you a prophet to the nations. Basically, God is speaking to Jeremiah, just explaining to him his role and how God already knew hand of his part. And just one of the things when you look at this scripture is the fact that if you just read the verse clearly, it says, before I formed you, I knew you in the womb. Basically, God already knew what we were going to be, who we were going to be in the womb. He's seen who we are. He's seen the purpose because God gives us potential. What people don't understand is when you're born on this earth, if you are a true, genuine believer, God has a plan for you. You're not meant to sit there and do certain jobs. Like some people might want to be a singer, but that might not be what God has intended for you. He might have intended you to be a music instructor to spread his glory. That's what most people don't understand is that those babies you're killing, they have a plan from God. They're just not some things you're just taking away. They are human beings that are just being murdered basically. And what I feel just most people don't understand is the fact that God has a plan for them. God's just not gonna sit there and leave them. And I'm saying this mostly strongly to the Christians because I feel it's a lot of debates like is abortion right, is abortion wrong in the churches. And I don't know what church would just agree saying abortion's okay, it's just a thing, because that's a human being you're taking away. You can't sit there and say, "Man, we need more prophets out here. We need more pastors out here." When yet you just sat there and you took away their life. You can't sit there and say we need more music instructors, and that child could have been the next music teacher on choir, and you just took that life away. And to follow up with that is Isaiah chapter 49, verse 1, which states, the Lord called me from the womb, from the body of my mother, he named my name. And basically, God, again, God already has a plan. He didn't just sit there and just make you into some image, something. He already had a plan for you. God has something for you. You are a living human being when you are in the womb. Just killing you does not justify like, oh, it's just a fetus to a fetus. And just one of the reasons why women will see that as okay, or not just women, men, society itself, it's just they say, oh, it's a burden, get rid of it. A burden, you should get rid of it. Taking away a life just to fit your benefit. Because most people that do abortions aren't even people that are raped. They're people that sit there and fornicate outside of marriage. That's one of the reasons God didn't want us to fornicate. Because Fornication is pleasure then in the moment. That's not going to bring you eternal happiness. Because then when you get that girl pregnant, we got to terminate the baby. It got to be over. We got to end it now. Why? Why take away that life because of the decision you made? Some people in mind are trying to make the excuse, we can't handle it. Well, guess what? There are organizations out there that are willing to give you money. There are people out there that are willing to help you. There is a lot of things that are out there, resources that I feel most people don't understand. And I'm strongly moving towards the Christians on this side. The fact that the church itself, sometimes you can turn to the church and it can help you. And if it is churches out there that aren't helping and doing their job, I really feel shame for them. Because I feel more churches should step up and help people in a church that need it, that are in need. And if you're struggling in mom and you're going to the church, or your daughter got pregnant, instead of just taking away that life, you should look at people, resources, organizations that can help you. Because taking away that life isn't going to make the matter better. Most women that do get abortions do struggle with depression from that. Because some people be like, oh, we get an abortion, we're happy now. Women still suffer from that because they think in their head later on, I just took away a life. I'm struggling with it. I took away a life. And they don't see that as okay. And then some people be trying to be like, cheer you on, like, it's okay. It's the right decision. But it's not. And for the women that have cases of a rape, I just want to make this clear and alleviate. I don't support rape. I don't condone rape. Rape is wrong. Off the bat, is wrong. I don't want people to sit there and think I'm being cold-hearted while I'm about to say to this. But when you're raped, that still doesn't give you an excuse to make an abortion. And I know I'm going to get so many dislikes from this. But I'm just being honest. I'm just being straight, truthful, and honest. Just because you do that, just because rape happens, it's still not okay to kill the child. That's still a living being. And yes, again, there are people out there that are willing to help you. And I do want to say, I am sorry for those women that are victimized or raped. 16 years old, 15 years old, trying to go through high school, getting raped. But you know what? It's less women that get, people that are raped is less than 2% of people that actually get raped that are getting the abortions. Those people aren't really getting the abortion. It's more so the other people, like I said before, the fornicators. The people that sit there and just want to misuse their body. Like, it's my body, my choice. I can do what I want with it. And what you don't understand is, for the feminist movement that's out there probably watching this, like, I don't like this man. What you don't understand is, it's not your body. It's your body. Y'all share that body. You might carry the child, but the child is still in your womb. Doesn't mean you sit there and you make the final decision. Because there's two of y'all in there. That's still a life in there. You can give that to an adoption agency. There's going to be people that are willing to take that child. And yes, some people might be trying to make the excuse foster care isn't for everybody, but who said that's going to be your child? You're just assuming a worse in every situation to make an even worse decision. Who said that child isn't going to grow up and be successful from that? There has been kids like that. And I just feel most people just don't understand that. Because some people try to make the excuse, we can commit this sin because it's okay, but it's not okay. It's a sin, and it's not right. God does not find pleasure in that. And I know it's a lot of people out there that are just probably watching this, or people out there that are probably just thinking, well, God supports that. He doesn't. His word doesn't support that. And then some people will be trying to be like, oh, it's not a sin because I'm giving it mercy. It could go terrible. Mercy? Are you an executioner? The most thing I've seen from people that support abortion is they're like executioners. They're like, we're giving it mercy. Who decided you can give them mercy? Like, who said you could just sit there, make that decision? And I know some people be thinking like, oh, he's a man. He doesn't understand the pain of a woman. They got to go through pregnancy. How you can grow up being a single mother. But doesn't mean I can't still give an opinion. And to be honest with you, just looking at the facts of it, it is still a sin. It is still wrong. And abortion is something that shouldn't be taken lightly. Like, oh, it's just okay. It's fine. Anybody can do it because abortion is wrong. And I just feel I said what I need to say about abortion. You can put in the comments anything I could have added, alleviated. Again, I'm not doing this for the views. I just want to know your opinion, honestly. Like, is there questions you have that you need me to answer? Is there things you need me to tell you or anything? Just put that in the comments if you need a question from me. And I just want to thank you all for seeing this chat. Again, you're not required to subscribe. I'm not going to be that guy saying subscribe to my channel because I don't care about that. I don't care. I just care about the person. I just care about the person watching this, that they make a good decision. They don't mess up their lives. I just want to thank you for that. And thank you for your time.